All right, guys, how are you doing today? I'm not going to stay on very long, but I wanted to do it this way because, the vertical is great because it does sometimes get you more subscribers, and it also, hi, Gavin. Thank you for coming in my premiere that was started at 5:30 a.m. I didn't wake up and get up till 8 a.m. That's why I didn't say hi to you right away. I did, however, make it a point to say hello to you and share your link. So if you go back to that premiere, then you'll see that I done that for you. I hope you're doing well. It's good to have you in here today. Um, I'm going to pin this to the top, everybody. I have a um, poll that is going on my channel, and I'll explain to you in a minute. It's very important to me that I get as many people to vote on this poll as possible. Um, Hi, awesome girl ASMR. Thank you for being here. Because I have changes going on in my life. So I think first let's do the fun part, and then I'm going to give you some updates on what is going on in my life. None of it is bad. It's just that I'm thinking about, I'm changing the dynamic of this channel. If you have not noticed, I am actually switching all of my taste tests over to this channel. That's why I'm doing a live taste test on here. And I'm also going to stop doing them on Dixie Cuddles Fitness unless it's something healthy, like a salad or healthy things. I will still do the splurgy recipes. I may actually start doing those kind over here too. I'm not sure yet. Hi, little cupcake. How are you guys? It's good to have you in here. Hang on. I know, let me share your links while I got you before I get too far into everything I want to do. But I wanted to come on and do this taste test. And I'm kind of been in a funk, and I hate talking like that because I try to keep my channel more positive. But I think we all have those times in our lives where we just kind of, that was Gavin's, by the way. I didn't put who I'm doing. Also, I've been trying to do more collabs. So if you've been getting collab invites from me, it's because you're one of them that I know how to get hold of outside of YouTube. And actually, it is helping Little Cupcake. Little Cupcake did a collab with me on this channel, and she's went from 71 subscribers up to 81 subscribers. I don't know if she's watching her channel close to see if it's helping her or not, but it is helping. So the collabs do actually work. I was very pleased to see that her channel has grown a little bit. Um, so I just wanted to let you know that it's doing well, and the collabs are actually helping my girls. I was extremely excited for her when I seen that she went up when she did the collab with me on this channel, that she went up to 10 subscribers. I am learning though, listen to this, I am learning something about the collabs. You don't want to add a collab with somebody in another YouTube channel until your video is about ready to premiere. So she's collabing with me on a video that is going to premiere on tomorrow night at 10 p.m. and and on my other channel, which has more subscribers. So I'm hoping that is going to be a win-win for her, because I want to see her. Okay, I got all your links shared. So all three of you's links were shared, um, because I want to see my girls' channels grow. My ASMR girls that are in my YouTube community, Gavin, you are also amazing. So please don't take this the wrong way. It's just I've gotten very close to the ASMR girls because we talk a lot through Instagram and a little group. And I love these girls. And I want to do everything I can to help them grow their channels. So when I seen that 10 subscribers may not seem like a big jump in subscribers, but it actually is very good. And to see that the collab that I've done with Little Cupcake, and some of the other ASMR girls also accepted a collab on that same video. And when she went up 10 more subscribers, and I was super excited for her to see that happen. So the collabs do help when you learn how to do it. Thank you, Gavin, for subbing to her. I appreciate you because these girls really deserve all your support. These girls are very genuine. There is a couple of channels out there will try to say that I'm fake, that they're fake, and they're not even close to fake. They are very genuine, very sweet girls, and they are very talented in what they do. I kind of played around with doing the like ASMR things that they do, the way that they do them, and I'm not very good at it. Maybe I should do one for you girls because you can see how I do with it. But let's do the taste test. Also, if you're a first time viewer, don't forget to hit the like button. First time viewer or subscriber, doesn't matter. Hit the like button for me. The more likes that I get on this video, the further it pushes my video into the algorithm. And little cupcake and awesome girl, I may try to send a collab after this. You can't send a collab on a live stream during the live stream. That's one thing I learned too. So it has to be done after. It'd be nice if you could, maybe eventually YouTube will fix it so you can collab with other channels during the live stream, which would be sweet if we can do that. Right now we cannot. But we're going to taste test these Rogo Flamin' Hot Honey Mustard flavored ones right here. Okay, it definitely tastes, it smells like, it tastes like, oh my gosh, help. It smells like honey mustard pretzels. This is what they look like. My husband loves honey mustard pretzels. That's like his favorite flavor. So I couldn't resist buying these, especially because we've been trying to find that flavor again in pretzels and you can't find them for some reason lately. And so then they came out with the flaming hot ones, honey mustard. So why not give it a try, right? Hmm. Okay, these are good. They definitely taste like honey mustard. My husband has gotten really supportive of my channel. In the beginning of my YouTube, he wasn't. There's reasons for that. But now he's pretty supportive. And so he's really good whenever I buy something new like this we haven't ever had before or tried before. He won't touch it until he sees it's open and until I tell him it's okay to eat it. Because he knows I do this taste test. And he doesn't want to ruin my video. They got a very strong honey mustard flavor. It's really good. And the flaming hot is not that hot. So even if you're not into spicy, you can handle this. They're pretty good. I like these. So definitely, if you get a chance, give these a try. Okay. Well, I got a poll that's up at the top of this for anyone who comes into live or watches the replay. I need you to vote on it because my life is changing. And it's not a bad thing. To explain it very quickly and easily, sometimes work and changes happens where you work at, and it's just part of life because they'll change the hours you come in, things like that. We have a new team starting in South Lines, and one of the things that we have to do is we have to do what is called picks. So picks is basically when somebody orders something online from Walmart and instead of walking and stepping foot into the store, they go park out in a parking space like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we've had that since COVID, okay? And the person comes and brings it out to your car. This shift, the person is going to still be a Soft Lines associate, so you're still going to do Soft Lines things. So I'm still going to be zoning clothing. I'm still going to be doing clothing freight. I'm still going to be helping with picking and cleaning up the bins. I'm still going to help run racks. I'm still going to, you know, basically help with mods, clearance, you know, price changes, things like that once in a while when we're behind. My main job is going to be that I'm going to do picks for my Soft Lines. So I won't be doing it for the whole store, just the clothing. So if you live in my area and you do an online order like that where you park in the parking space, I'm probably going to be the one starting October 11th who picked your product for you, got it in the bag and got it back to the back so that they can bring it out to your car for you. So I'm going to have to go in at 5 a.m. and work until 2 p.m. That's going to be really early for me. I'm normally a night out, so this is a big change for me. The reason I chose to do this is because I'm doing this move for my team. There's two reasons I'm doing it for my team. Number one, I've been on nights for 4 years, and I finally got onto days, and I've been working 8 to 5 shifts for about a year and a half now. I really don't want to go back to nights because I like the freedom of being able to do things with my friends and family on a last minute basis. Like my sister-in-law, last minute on Wednesday night, 3 days before the Firehouse Lita Ford concert took place here in Decatur, Illinois, she bought tickets for that for me and her to go see them. If I was working nights, I could not have done that unless I called off and would have left my team in a bind. Okay? I'm the type of person, I'm very loyal. I'm very loyal to a fault, to the point of being with people and doing things with people that may have mistreated me, that deserve me being loyal to them. Okay? Just being honest. That's a bit of truth for you about me right there. But the fact is that I am, and I'm not the type of person that I will not let somebody down. I won't let anybody down. And I refuse to. It's just not my thing. So I wouldn't have been able to make myself say yes to her and call off of work to go and see that concert on that Saturday. But because I'm working days, I can do that. Then the new way is, if I want to do the job that I love and enjoy so much, and that has made me love my job again, I would have to go on a 2 to 11 shift in order to keep doing that. My team leads honestly have been pushing me to try for the team lead position over this new team. I do not want to do it. The reason I don't is because I would go back and be working 2 to 11. So I'd be over 10 to 15 people, and I've worked 2 to 11s. Yes, it'd be more money, but again, I would be in the jail of never being able to have fun or do anything with my friends and family on a spontaneous basis. Last second, last minute, I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. So I chose to do the 5 to 2 shift so that, one, I could stay on days. Two, the other reason is because my other teammates that are also working days with me cannot do it. One of them has a heart condition. She is on leave right now. There's two of them actually, that is, but one of them in particular, the other one runs the fitting room, so it will not affect her, but it will affect the other one because she has normally does the shoe freight and takes care of jewelry, but she also has a doctor's note because of her heart condition that she cannot do any pick walks. So she can't do the picks that you do from 5 to 2, which I'm going to be doing from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. She would love the 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. shifts, but she can't do it because of health reasons. The other one can't do it because she is a mother of 3 now, and she has to get her kids off to daycare. The third one is my work bestie, which is Natalie. She does not have a driver's license, and she does not own a car. She has no way of getting to work at 5 a.m. in the morning because the buses do not run. City buses will not run at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm the only one that can do it. And Spencer had told one of my team leads, was my team lead, because I've been there nearly 10 years, and I used to be a department manager or team lead myself. So they confide in me in things maybe that they shouldn't sometimes. She come to me and let me know that our store manager said that there's going to be some very hard conversations with your team because they're going to be in a new dynamic. They're going to have to do 5 to 2s or 2 to 11s eventually, and they're going to have some hard conversations with these girls. I knew that I was the only one on the team that could physically and my circumstances be able to handle the 5 to 2 a.m. shift. So I'm doing it. So I need you to vote on this poll that I have pinned to the top, because my whole is going to cause the whole dynamic of Dixie Cuddles Fitness to change. And I really want all my subscribers and viewers to weigh in on what they feel is best for them, because I always put my subscribers first or my viewers first. Anytime you ask for a specific video when it comes to workouts, health tips, anything like that, you know that within 3 days I have a video up and on my channel for you. If I haven't done it as an upload, I go live spontaneously and immediately and do it for you. I listen to you guys. So that's why I want you to weigh in on this. Hey, let me check Maddie. How's it going, Maddie? How are you? Thank you so much. I think it's going to be a good change for me because it's going to be hard at first because I'm a night owl. And so 5 a.m. to 2 is really going to be hard. So I'm going to try getting up at 3 a.m. and then go from there and see how fast I can get ready for work. And then I might get up as late as 3:30 a.m. to get up and get ready for work. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. I'm going to share your channel. Hold on, a link real quick. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it is going to go well for me, but only time will tell. And what I like about it is from 2 p.m. till when I go to bed at night, I'm free. I have freedom. Means I have more time for friends and family. I have more time to get things done around the house. I have more time to do live workout classes for you, spontaneous vlogs like I'm doing now on Dixie's Friends on my second channel, things like that. So there's going to be pluses to it, but I still want your help on making the decision. And my dynamic of Dixie Cuddles Fitness is changing because I'm moving all my taste tests over to this channel. Okay, so number one, that's going to change it. So by the end of November, there will be no more taste test shorts on Dixie Cuddles Fitness. It'll all be on this channel. Okay, number one. The other reason my dynamic of Dixie Cuddles Fitness is changing, and all the way through May, and if I continue making videos, I'm not going to get a weigh in on what you guys think of the new look of my upload videos. So I'm trying to stop myself from making any more videos until some of those start premiering in the end of January to beginning of the end of December, beginning of January, because I want to see how it goes over. I'll know by the views, by the comments, by the people who come in, if you like the new look of my workout videos, or if it's a big dud and it's going to fall flat. I don't know. I won't know until we try it. Basically, I've been doing the overlays, but I've been doing them more in this direction, which we are now. I am changing it to where the video is up and down, like vertical, so that I can turn it into a 16:9, which is this direction. So it's going to be the same frame covering as much area. Only thing that's different is overlays will be just as big as the whole regular video. So the 5-second clip showing you what the next move is going to be just as big as the normal regular video that's running through all the way through. And I'm changing it that way because I feel like, one, you'll be able to see what the next move is clearer and easier. And I feel, and I've seen other workout channels do it that way, and I personally like it better that way. I don't know how my subscribers and viewers are going to think about it. So that's one. The dynamic is changing of how I am making my workout videos, okay, and how they're going to look for you. And I'm really anxious to see how my subscribers and viewers, and maybe new viewers that's never seen my channel before, reacts to it. That's going to be going on through May of 2026, because that's how far I am ahead on my upload workouts for you on Dixie Cuddles Fitness. You pay $2 on Dixie Cuddles Fitness and become a member of my channel. You can view them ahead of time and then tell me ahead of time what you think of the dynamic by leaving me a comment on it. And it only costs $2 and for a full month. So you do it for 1 month, and then you can go through and watch 3 minutes of each one of the videos through May 2026, and then be like, hey, I'm really liking this better, or I hate it. Go back your old way. Whatever, let me know, weigh in, I want to know. So that's changing. The dynamic is too that I went back to longer workout videos instead of doing the 5 to 15-minute workout videos. I liked doing them, but I felt like sometimes I was kind of rushed. So I don't feel like I was as descriptive or as good with the descriptions of the workouts that we were doing, and taking my time with getting you through the moves correctly and making sure you have the correct form, because I felt like I had to rush through it because it was only like a 7-minute workout video. So I didn't have much time to take the time to explain, and like I normally do. I can be a talker, and I know I am. Yes, please hit the like button. The more likes I get on my video, the better for my channel. Wow. You're ordering these pretzels now? And it's that expensive on, oh my goodness gracious, you got to be kidding me. It's that expensive. It's if you order them on Amazon, that is nuts, Maddie. So it's just one of those things. So I am changing my dynamic on my channel. I'm changing it up again because I am going to do shorts that's going to be throwbacks all the way from my very first live all the way up. This is what my shorts will be on Dixie Cuddles Fitness starting probably the middle of December. And I'm also going to start trying out something different. I'm going to go down to doing 3 to 5 minute long workout videos. So I'm going to go back to the other way again, which I just said I didn't like doing. And I'm going to try my hand at doing 3-minute workout videos because now YouTube allows you to do 3-minute shorts. So I'm going to try doing 3-minute shorts workout videos and just boom, 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 boom. And so there'll be a video on, if I can do the 3 to 5 minute workout videos, I could have a workout video for you every single day of the week, like Sydney Cummings does. Sydney Cummings started out being a small time YouTuber who had probably maybe like me 8 subscribers when she started, and then all of a sudden she has thousands and thousands of subscribers, and she has a new workout video for you every single day. But hers is like 15 to 20 minutes long. So I'm gonna try that dynamic too to see what happens with it. But we'll see how it goes. That's just another idea. I don't know if I'm going to do those 2 ideas yet, but that's how I'm changing up my dynamic. I'm changing the way the uploads look to more vertical so that I can turn them into 16:9s and make sure that the overlay is the same size as the regular video. So it's easier to see what the next move is. So it's not like you're not straining your eyes to see, okay, this is what she wants me to do next. On a big screen, TV screen, I'm sure you can see it easier, but I just wanted to make it so it's easier for you to see and follow along, and that's why I did what I did. We'll see how it goes, but anyway, that's what's going on with me in my life right now. Oh wow, it's true. You know, I've been noticing I think it was Snyder's pretzel brand used to always have the honey mustard flavor, and that was my husband's favorite. And you could always get it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's not there anymore. So I don't understand either. It's weird. Okay, one last thing I've been dealing with. My 12-and-a-half-year-old cat, my male cat, about 3 weeks ago now, has snapped. Just completely had a mental snap. I do not know what is wrong with him. We know he's been sickly. We know that, cats, okay, just to explain how cats work and cat behavior, they're different than dogs. And they are an animal that likes to be secluded and solitary when they know they're dying. When they sense that they are sick enough to the point that they're eventually going to die, sometimes as much as 6 months before they do pass away, they will start hiding. They won't want to be around any of their family, any of the other animals in the household, nothing. They go in a little spot, secluded spot, and they just sit there and they stay there until they die. So 3 weeks ago, I'm doing the normal routine of cleaning my cat's litter boxes, and all of a sudden there was a big, huge fight broke out between River and Grayson, which never happens. They get in little tiffs. It's normal, and they roughhouse and play. So it doesn't mean that they're in a big fight. It's not a real serious fight. They're just, playing around and wrestling like, humans, we play around and wrestle with each other sometimes to give each other a hard time, right? So cats do the same thing. So they're usually playing. They were not playing. I was down in the basement and I finished cleaning the box because Grace is one of these weird cats that does not know how to cover up his pee and his poop. So I always have to either just take it out immediately or cover it. If I'm down there cleaning the boxes, I immediately take it out for him. He jumped, before I knew it, he jumped out of the litter box. River must have been here, and he was coming around here. And all of a sudden, I hear this. I'm like, what the heck? Next thing I know, they're intertwined with each other, fighting. chasing each other, hightailing as fast and like lightning back and forth through the basement. I'm trying to catch them to get them to stop fighting. Ever since that night, my cat will not, Grayson will not come upstairs. Anytime River tries to go see him, she gets hissed and growled at. I mean, big time hissed and growled at. It's horrible. Horrible. I mean, it like that night I freaked out. I thought they were going to kill each other. I literally did because that's how bad the fight was. Hi, Ranting Rat. How are you? Good to see you. Um, so it's just like, animals will be animals, but for me, I couldn't believe that they were fighting that hard to the point where I thought they were going to kill each other because they've always gotten along. I'm sharing your link real quick for you. Um, but they just all of a sudden they just started going at it, and so now for 3 weeks straight, Grayson will not come upstairs. He is afraid of my cat, my female cat, even though they used to be best friends. They used to sit and cuddle together on the bed. They used to sit and cuddle together on my husband's bed, and now Grayson doesn't even want to be in the same room as her, so he stays down in the basement. We know he's 12 and a half years old. Male cat's the longest in the general run-of-the-mill average for male cats is 12 and a half to 13 years of living. So we know he's getting there. And so he's doing I want to be solitary. I'm doing good, actually, Renting. I'm doing really good. I'm just giving everybody updates on everything that's going on in my life. I'm telling everyone that my other channel, I'm making some changes because I have some life changes going on. My work schedule is changing around at work, and I do live workout classes on my other channel, Dixie Cuddles Fitness. And so if you look at the top, pinned to the top is a poll, and I'm asking everybody to please vote on the poll and let me know what works best for them. Because my life is changing, and so I'm trying to include all of you in it and let you guys help me make the decision of how I'm going to go forward with my live workout classes because of my new work schedule. Hi, Music and Fun. How are you? So I just, so finally the last 2 days, Grayson has actually quietly snuck upstairs and will cuddle with my husband for a little bit until he sees River, and then he starts hissing and growling, and he gets off the bed and he makes a beeline for the basement again. So he's been living in the basement for the last 3 weeks. This is Music and Fun Eccentrics channel, guys, if you want to check him out. And he's really good about making all kinds of workout videos. Oh my goodness, help me. Music videos and jokes, and he uses AI to make a lot of them, and it's really cool. You can find his email address and submit a joke to him, and if you are a YouTube channel that is trying to grow your channel, he will give you a shout out because you sent him the joke, and he will pick an AI for your joke and put a video of you telling the joke in AI form and he will say, this is from like the Ranting Rat or Dixie Cuddles Fitness or Dixie's Friends, and put it on there for you. So you get shout outs by doing that, submitting your jokes to him. But I'm just hoping that things continue to progress better. He's still hissing and growling at her, but at least now he's coming upstairs again. So I don't know. It's just life. Everything changes in life, whether we want it to, whether we like it, it changes. So my life changes with my work. I really need you to go to that poll that's at the top of this video, and it's on my post on Dixie Cuddles Fitness, and it's also on my post here on Dixie's Friends on both of my channels, so you can find it and vote on it. And I may change right now. I'm putting the time of day that I'm going to do the workout videos at 3:30 p.m. I may change that even once we get the day, once everybody tells me the day that works best for them. I could do later workout live classes. It's just, I'm going to stick to that, for now. But I can do it later in the day. Oh, Curse Zero, hello. How are you? Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Hang on, I'm sharing your link. Anyone who comes into my lives, I always share the link. So I'm going to share your link real quick so people can find you. Okay. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate anybody who takes the time, even if they don't have a lot of time. There's times when I'll go into people's lives and I'm the same way as you're probably being. I may be on my lunch break. I may be on my 15-minute break at work. I may only have like 5 or 10 minutes before I have to go to doing whatever else I have to get done for the day. But if I can, if I do go into somebody's life, I'll always make sure to say a quick hi and let them know that I'm there because, it means a lot to us, all of us as YouTube collaborators and creators. When we do lives, it's kind of like it can get nerve-wracking if you're the only one and nobody appears in the live chat and you're like, and it's alive. There's no one to talk to, right? So even if you can just spare 5-10 minutes, that's all the time you have to watch, and you're like, I'm not going to say anything because, well, I'm not going to be able to stay visiting with everybody as long as the live chat is going on, because I have other things to do. Still say hello. At least just let them know you're there, because just saying hi, it still lets other people learn about you and your channel. Saying hi also lets the host know that you are one of those lurking in the background and watching, even if it is for a short period of time. And I know, like me, I always appreciate everyone who comes in and says hi, even if it's just for a minute or two. It makes my whole day after I've done a live. I just had a few people come in and say hi to me during it. I really love it. I really enjoy seeing everybody. Oh, okay. Hold on. Add 408 on the end of it. Okay, just a second. 408. Got it. Okay, I got both of your channels on there for you. um, it's not. It's going to be 5 a.m. But I have to get up at 3 a.m. to get ready for work. I'm going to try to time myself and see how fast I can get ready for work, the Ranting Rat, and hopefully I won't have to get up until 3:30 a.m. to be out of work on time, but we will see. I start my new work schedule on October 11th, so next Saturday. Next Saturday I start my new schedule. So I'm kind of thinking about either doing a live on this channel or doing a live on Dixie Cuddles Fitness at 3 a.m. with all of you. Even though I know nobody's going to be up at 3 a.m. in the morning here in the United States, and just saying hello. And because I think it'd be fun to see who would come in at 3 a.m. And I got 2 different oatmeal flavors that I want to taste test. So I'm going to taste test them and visit for a few minutes if anyone says hi, and then go about my business and get ready for more work day. But 5 a.m. to 2, yes, 3 a.m. getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning is going to be rough. But I think once I get used to it, I'll like it because I'll have pretty much my whole day and evening. Like my husband said, he won't be mad at me if I come home every day and sleep for my first week, because he's like, that's going to be really hard getting used to, for sure. I edit a book for. I edit. Curse Zero says, I edited a book for an author I know. My second channel has a trailer for the first book. We're working on book 2 now. Ah, that's so cool. I have a girlfriend of mine that is now an author, and she's an Indian author, Indian book author. That's what they call it. It's probably the company that publishes her books. I'm maybe you would understand because I don't do that, so I don't know. So that's what she calls herself, as an Indian author. But she's wrote a book called The Daisy Chain. So if you ever run across it on Amazon or somewhere, she is Olivia But she has author signs her books as AC Toy. So the Daisy Chain by AC Toy, and she put out her first book, and she is now working on her second. She does not have a YouTube channel; she has a TikTok called AC Toy, and she's constantly, promoting her book, trying to get people to buy it. I'm very tempted to buy it just because she's a friend of mine. I haven't done it yet, but I'm really proud of her because I feel like people who aspire to become authors and writers and things sometimes are afraid to make the jump because they're afraid of how people react to their writing and their storylines and things like that, and they're afraid it'll flop. I didn't know how my channel would do. Um, I'm gonna also, the new dynamic with Dixie Cuddles Fitness. I'm not gonna push to hit 3K subscriber mark. I'm working and slowly edging towards 3K subscribers, but I decided I'm not going to fight for that. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to relax and just enjoy my YouTube channel the way I used to when I started, when I only had 8 subscribers. Because when I started my channel, you guys are going to think I'm a nutcase because I had no idea that you could make money on YouTube. I had no idea there was such a thing as making money on YouTube. It wasn't until I was into it for a few months the girl said, you can earn a living and make money on YouTube. It's pennies, people. I get $100 check every 6 months is about all I get. So I can't quit, and I'm not going to be quitting my day job anytime soon. But yeah, you can make money on it, and I didn't know that. I had no clue, and I want to get back to that dynamic. I'm going to get back to, I don't care if I ever hit 100 subscribers. I don't care if I ever hit 1,000 subscribers. I feel like getting back to that dynamic to how I was at the beginning will have a whole nother altitude and outlook for my channel because I'll have a different aura about me. Because I won't be pushing so hard to keep growing my channel. I'll just be pushing to encourage, inspire, and motivate people, which is what my channel is supposed to be about. And I want to keep it that way. And I need to get back to my roots. So that's the only other thing that's changing on the dynamic of Dixie Cuddles Fitness, because that's what I've been talking about. And some changes coming to my main channel. You're an editor of a book series. Is it sci-fi? Because the name of your channel makes me think it's sci-fi, and if it's sci-fi, I would absolutely love it. I'm just now getting into the Stranger Things series on Netflix, and we are on season 4, and we're almost to the finale. We found out who I'm not going to say the name right. Vector is. That's just been revealed to us. So shh, you've seen all of it. Don't spill the beans, please, in here. But I was like, we were like, I mean, my husband and I's mouth literally dropped to the floor after watching last night's episode when we found out there was a 001. And that started the whole ball rolling with this lab. And I'm like, and that he's Vector or whatever. I'm just like, and I'm sorry if you haven't seen it before, haven't had a chance to see Stranger Things. I just gave you a spoiler, but you have to get all the way to towards the end of season 4 to learn about this. And then the way they do it, oh my God, they are good actors in the Stranger Things series. I'm serious. They're very good actors, very good acting in it. And there's a lot of moments that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Just warning you, it's one of those that you're going to be nail biting, holding your knees like, oh my God, on the edge of your seat at points. It's worth it. The Charcoal Planet by DJ Van Zatz is the name of the book. Okay. You're right. I like how you say that, Chris Zero. And this, everyone, Chris Zero, I'm going to repeat what you said 3 times right there, because you know why? This doesn't apply to just being a YouTube creator. This applies to becoming an author, starting a new business, starting a new journey in life, making changes in your life. It applies to every single one of those things. So I'm saying it 3 times. I love the way he said that. He says, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it correct. If you are not having fun, you're not doing it correct. One more time. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it correct. Absolutely 100% correct. I love that. And that's a great model and a great thing to say. So that's why I'm saying it 3 times. I want to make sure everybody gets that clear in their head and keeps it there. It's pretty good for starting out. Yeah, it's not bad. Science fantasy. I would probably like their books then, because I'm really into that. The Rending Rat. I used to watch this guy on live. He had a few thousand subscribers, and then he kept doing lives like you. And after a few months, he went up to like 50K subscribers. Oh, wow. See, my channel has not blown up like that. I had someone that I was like a few months behind in the amount of time we've been on YouTube together. I'm still trying to climb to 3K subscribers, and you know he has blown up to 15K subscribers. Here I am. I can't even hit 3K subscribers, and he's blown up to 15K subscribers. And his name is, of his channel is called the Brainstorm Challenges. Brainstorm Challenges. He started out as Brainstorm, changed his channel name to Brainstorm Snack Attacks. Now his channel name is Brainstorm Challenges. His whole channel is about doing chugs, taste test reviews, and speed eating challenges. And his channel is him and I were neck to neck. He hit 1,000 subscribers. Within 2 months, I was at 1,000 subscribers. He got monetized. Within 3 months, my channel was after him. My channel was monetized. So him and I were neck to neck for a while on hitting our plateaus. So I was watching. I was like, okay, if it keeps going, this dynamic keeps going this way. When he hits 3K, I'm going to hit 3K. When he hits 4K, I'm going to hit 4K. Then he hit 3K, and then all of a sudden he exploded to 10K subscribers. And guess what? Here I am still about 6 months to a year later after him, and I'm still trying to hit 3K subscribers on Dixie Cuddles Fitness, and he's blown up to 14K subscribers, heading towards 15K subscribers. In fact, he may well be at 15K now. It's just, you just don't know what video is going to make your channel take off. So that's why I say have fun with it, enjoy it, and that's why I'm trying to get back to that dynamic with it, not being stressed out about whether my channels grow or not, and just having fun with them. Because the right video hits with the right people, the right content, the right way of doing that workout, the right way of whatever you say in that vlog, etc., whatever it may be. Maybe just the thing that people want to see at that moment, and it could be the thing that blows your channel up. You just don't know. That's why you got to keep creating and keep trying new things, and don't be afraid to change the dynamic like I am with my channel. So you just got to keep trying and having fun with it. It does get pretty crazy, the Ranting Rat. I agree with you. You never watched Stranger Things? I have never seen it either until recently. Music, fun, and etc. And it's just, I've always wanted to, because I hear a lot of people, at least in the United States, it is very popular. And a lot of people really love it. I mean, everywhere you look, there's Stranger Things. Ice cream you can buy to eat, Stranger Things pizza you can buy to eat. There's t-shirts, memorabilia of all kinds. I mean, it's like the big thing right now. And they're going to come out with their last and final season starting in November. And I've always wanted to see it because I've always been a sci-fi nut. I'm a huge fan of Doctor Who. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. Live long and prosper. I cannot do the fingers right, but live long and prosper. Okay. I mean, I'm a big sci-fi nut. And so we haven't had Netflix. So I couldn't watch it because we haven't had it, and we finally got it. And I'm just like, ah. So yeah. So I really, me and my husband been binge watching it. Curse Zero says, I only have 287 subscribers. I'm not putting out another live until I have 300. Although I am playing a show with a few other people, just have to get everyone together at the same time in the issue. Curse Zero, it is really hard to get everybody together at the same time. So just don't give up. You will get it. And actually, that's smart. I actually put on a live video on Dixie Cuddles Fitness, saying I was not going to do another live on Dixie Cuddles Fitness until I hit 3K subscribers. But I changed my mind because this was taking me too long to climb to 3K subscribers. And I know that the viewers and subscribers I do have actually do enjoy my live workout classes. They do enjoy when I do these lives like this, sometimes impromptu, where I can visit with you guys. People like to come in and visit with me. And I'm just like, So the reason I'm doing it on Dixie's Friends today is because it's a taste test, because I'm changing all my taste test videos over to Dixie's Friends. Otherwise, it would be on Dixie Cuddles Fitness right now instead of this channel. But I was doing the same thing that you're doing to get to 300 subs. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to have fun with it and screw it. My channels grow. If they grow. If they don't, it's life. And the right people are going to come and watch your channel. The right people are going to subscribe to your channels. And that's the way you have to look at it. People enjoy your content, and they will enjoy your personality and the vibe you put out in your videos. They're going to keep coming. They're going to watch your videos. They're going to subscribe. They're going to share them out and encourage others to watch it. By the way, Corey's Comedy Channel is doing an experiment with all of you who knows Corey's Comedy Channel. And he's doing this thing where he is having everybody solve riddles and puzzles and unscramble words. And whoever wins it gets featured on everybody in his YouTube community's channels. And we did that with me last week. I won the drawing for Dixie's Friends. This channel won the drawing last week. His last live, because he didn't have one this last Sunday. And I was the featured channel of people's channels who wanted to feature me on their channel. And I chose a video that only had 38 views. It is now up to 54 views, and I've gained 11 subscribers from that. So that right there tells you that we are helping each other. Because sometimes YouTube creators wonder, is it really working? When I share so-and-so's, like Music Fun, etc's latest video on my community, on my post, because they don't call it a community board anymore, it's called post. Is it really helping them? And so that's an experiment that Corey started doing. He's been trying to have a little fun with it, and it works. It does work. So get out there and share those videos on your social media accounts, not just your channel, other people's channels. Share them on your posts. Get the word out about these other channels, because putting them on your post on your YouTube does grow their channels, does grow their views. And you put it on the social media accounts. I put people's on my social media accounts. Corey's Comedy Channel has no social media. The only social media thing he has is YouTube. He doesn't share his videos out anywhere. I share them for him. He doesn't know I do that, but every live that he has, it goes on my Facebook, it goes on my Threads, it goes on X, which used to be called Twitter. And I share it every single time. So it does work. His experimenting that he's doing right now, that he's been doing every live on Sunday night, it's working. So get out there and help each other and share it, because it's working. That's your secret. I'm always serious. Hey, everybody has to do what works for them and has a different dynamic for their channel. And see, that's the thing, is everybody has different personalities, and that's what makes YouTube so special. My brother-in-law is making us watch Star Trek in chronological order. Are you watching the Janeway ones? We call her Janeway. Oh my God, they're so good. I like all of them. Captain Picard, and Janeway are my two faves. I swear, I love them so much. Music and fun, etc. For those that like Star Trek, there is a fan made Star Trek series on YouTube called Star Trek Continues, which is good. It has some of the famous people in it. Nice. It's called Star Trek Continues. I'm gonna have to check into that. Doing the Star Trek New Voyagers era. Sweet. The movies are good too. The Star Trek movies are really, really good. Oh, the Borg one. Get ready for it because it looks hopeless. That's all I'm gonna say, and you will be sitting on the edge of your seat watching the one. I cannot remember the name of it, but yeah, your friend that's making you watch them, tell him you want to see the Borg movie. I know that one. You got to see that one. Oh my God, it is so good. You never watched Star Trek before the Renting Rent. That's okay if you haven't watched it. Not everybody is a sci-fi person. You know, I've been on here for over nearly an hour now. I figured this taste test would last 5 minutes because usually when I don't do a vertical on my tablet, I don't have quite as many people come in, especially on this channel since I don't even have 300 subscribers yet. And I figured I'd be on like 5 or 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much. I've really been enjoying visiting with all of you. Because whenever I do a video on my computer live, for some reason, it doesn't reach quite as many people. It doesn't get out there like the others does. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. Thank you a lot, everybody who's in here right now, because I was not expecting this at all, to have this many people in. Oh, and my chair is squeaking for some reason all of a sudden. I guess it's agreeing with me. Yeah, I had a dentist. I had to go get my teeth cleaned this morning. Now they're wanting me to get a crown, and now I'm trying to debate because you know how much it's going to cost me to have that crown put on. It cost me $1,200. I'm admitting how much money I spent to get my implant. It's going to cost me $700 and some dollars with insurance. Insurance is going to pay for half of it. You definitely need dental insurance. I swear, guys. Oh my God. It's still going to cost me $700 and some dollars. I mean, even with dental insurance. And that's just, to me, that's just ridiculous. And that's like way out there in my opinion. For sure. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. The renting rent. You're right, because that's kind of how you and I met. I think the computer lives don't do as well because when you do short lives, then it pops up and the people scroll. So, and so that also means that I'm not getting as many views on that video as I think I am too. And sometimes they'll just say a quick hi and they'll just keep scrolling. So yes, I see what you're saying. Oh, the Enterprise. Yes. I like that series too. That was one of my favorite, a good Star Trek series right there, the Enterprise. I loved it. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching all those. Yeah, and if you ever get into Doctor Who has now been bought by Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, you can watch Doctor Who series. Believe it or not, the Doctor Who series is, when you watch it, you're going to be like, because some of the sci-fi that's done in these Doctor Who videos would give little kids nightmares. And I'm like, it's actually a British sci-fi series. But some of these actors are not British, so it doesn't have, they don't have the British accents. A lot of them don't. Some of them have Australian accents or, you know, different accents. Um, but it's really good and really, really good series. The thing is funny about it is in Britain, in the UK, it's considered a child's sci-fi show. It's a children's show. And I'm like, and some of the episodes, me and my husband are like, you are calling this a children's show when we're having this kind of show tonight in this series for this season. I don't consider this kid friendly. But, you know, every country is different in what they consider is okay for kids and not okay for kids, you know? Oh, yeah, the baby eating monsters. Yes, yes, yes. And that was good. I agree with that. There is a couple Doctor Who movies as well, guys. Um, and they have like some Christmas specials, and they'll be over an hour and sometimes an hour and a half long, and they're really, really good. I fight with Mickey Mouse too much to care. I have a website that you can watch what you want. I love it. That's good. I like it. That's really cool. I know I have a one of my team leads has one of those too, where you can watch about anything you want on it. We have Paramount Plus as well. Now we have Netflix too, but we actually paid the extra money to own BBC, which is the British TV network, just so we wouldn't miss the new series of Doctor Who each year. I kid you not. And then they started doing it along with the brand new series on Disney Plus. So then we canceled BBC America. We don't need it. We don't need that TV station anymore. So because that's the only reason we had it was for that. Um, but now that they streamlined it on Disney Plus and we own Disney Plus too, we don't need to be paying the extra money for BBC America. When the only thing on the BBC we watched was Doctor Who, and we don't really care for any of the other stuff. So, you know, so you got a cost saving, you know. So kind of saved us money when Disney bought them. They're buying everything though, man. I mean, they got Star Wars. I'm waiting for them to have Star Trek. I mean, they're getting everything on there. So it's just crazy, in my opinion. But oh wow, it won't let you share this site. Not cool. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live because I need to go wash dishes, whether I want to, and actually do something constructive with my day. But I wasn't, like I said, I didn't think I'd have that many come in, so I didn't think I'd be on here that long. But I am very glad that I was on here that long because I got to visit with all of you, and it was great having you in my life today. Thank you so much. Don't forget about my other channel, Dixie Cuddles Fitness. Like, share, and comment. And if you haven't subscribed, first time viewer, obviously subscribe if you want to. But like I just told you, the sharing really helps. So you guys, we need to get out there and start sharing each other more often and checking out each other's new videos more often, because when we share them in our social medias, on our social media accounts, when we share each other's videos on our post, it's going to increase the subscribers and viewers for that channel. It does work. Corey's Comedy's channel's experiment is working. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind. Whatever you do, adopt, don't shop. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really enjoyed having all of your company today. Thank you, Red and Rat. I'm glad to make you smile. I hope all of you have an amazing day. You enjoy your day too, music and fun.